Today on the CTV News at 5, how the Lethbridge Police Association is handling some members' concerns over the police chief's leadership. Plus,
things just have to change here.
Controversy continues in the Crow's Nest Pass. And
we're always happy to receive a proposal. We're always going to study it. Gary indicated to me, and I suspect he indicated to you, that they would still like to get a full 82-game season in.
Could NHL hockey be just around the corner? The league puts a new deal on the table.
CTV News with Jackie Scantlebury.
Good afternoon. The Lethbridge Police Association will be polling its members over the next few months to determine why some of its officers have lost confidence in Chief Tom McKenzie. They'll then present some of the major concerns to the City Police Commission. McKenzie has led the police service since December of 2006. He was given a 3-year contract extension in May of last year. But the Police Association held a special meeting last night in response to concerns of rank-and-file members. The discussions lasted nearly 3 hours, but the association isn't saying whether a formal vote of confidence was held. The association has now been directed to identify some major issues and bring them to the Lethbridge Police Commission. Representatives say they can't be any more specific at this stage.
What I can tell you is the membership had a thorough discussion and expressed their concerns on a number of issues. After all said and done, the membership has given the board a direction. The next step is their membership is requested to the board to poll the membership, to come up with a list of top issues, and once that list has been compiled, to bring it forward to the Lethbridge Regional Police Commission.
Association representatives say the details, including how the poll will be conducted, will have to be worked out with the board. They say the process could take between 60 and 90 days, depending on how long it takes to survey members and when the police commission is available to meet. A large cache of leftover fireworks is sparking more controversy in the Crow's Nest Pass. Members of an RCMP explosives disposal unit were in Blairmore this morning to oversee the removal of 200 kilograms of rockets, pinwheels, and other pyrotechnics. The fireworks were stored at a local fire hall, but some residents are questioning whether the danger was overstated, and today's events are fueling a community uprising against Crow's Nest Pass Council. Alicia Fieldberg reports.
Set my alarm especially, yeah.
Not much to see at the Blairmore Fire Hall at 7 in the morning, but several Crow's Nest Pass residents set their clocks to get a glimpse of the RCMP explosives unit removing improperly stored fireworks. But they didn't see much. The crew worked privately inside with the windows blacked out.
I guess that's sort of symbolic, I guess, of how they do things around here.
The Blairmore Fire Department was storing fireworks they bought from the municipality last year. When council brought up concerns last week, the RCMP got involved to safely remove the fireworks.
We have an individual who has been trained in this specific area dealing with fireworks, and he is from our explosive disposal unit up in Edmonton.
Things just have to change here.
Many residents think the fireworks issue is blown out of proportion and question the timing. They say it's just a ploy for council to justify firing the Blairmore fire chief at the beginning of October. Nearly 100 area firefighters walked off the job in protest, and it caused massive community backlash.
I feel that council isn't justified in what they're doing. I've had a lot of people comment they're trying to destroy the Crow's Nest Pass.
A petition asking for the province to step in and investigate Crow's Nest Pass Council already has hundreds of names. 63 people are also taking petition sheets door to door.
We ran out the second day. We had to go get some more, make some more up.
Organizers will be calling back all of the petitions this Thursday for a count on signatures, but they're already optimistic they have the support of more than 20% of the population that's needed for the government to intervene. Alicia Fieldberg, CTV News, Crow's Nest Pass.
Crow's Nest Pass needs about 1,200 names on the petition by November 11th before Municipal Affairs Department will consider stepping in. And a story is developing at the Peace Arch border crossing in Surrey, BC. A female border guard has been shot. It happened this afternoon on the Canadian side of the crossing south of Vancouver. Canada Border Services says the female guard was shot in the neck. Her condition is unknown at this time. Dory Roslin, we've got some daytime highs really up for the next few days, but lots of wind is going to make those temperatures jump all over the place.
Yeah. Really, that's in a nutshell, Jackie. We're going to have a cooler temperature tomorrow because the low pressure center to the north of us is going to bring down some cooler air. Area of high pressure is trying to make its way north and colliding with those low pressure centers. That's why the winds have been so strong. So yeah, still windy as we get into the next couple of days, and temperatures kind of up and down. I'll tell you all about it in a couple of minutes.
Thanks, Dory. 800 workers at the XL Foods plant in Brooks were back on the job today, processing carcasses left in the plant so that the CFIA can complete its safety review. Workers arrived before the sun rose today, getting set to cut and process meat already in the plant that had tested negative for E. coli. That meat will not go out until it has passed CFIA inspections. Workers say there's been a lot of uncertainty over the last few days with news of layoffs, but those headed into the plant were relieved to be called in for the additional shift.
Any work's good, especially for that many people.
Everybody needs the money, have to pay the bills. We appreciate they go back to job.
Now, after today, there is no clear picture of when any workers will be called back to work. So in the meantime, hundreds are filling out EI claims. More on their story tonight at 6. The Lethbridge Chamber of Commerce honored the city's best businesses today with their Business of the Year awards. Milestone Mazda picked up the Business Leadership Award. Change and Innovation Award went to Richardson Oilseed Limited. The Dalton Jordan Memorial Award was presented to Energy Smart Canada and Gulco Homes. Acima Systems won the Estelle Botfield Memorial. Clearly Interactive was named Top New Venture and New Business. Small Business of the Year is Van Arbor Homes, and Lethbridge College won the Spirit of Lethbridge Award. And the Chamber also handed out 2 scholarships to Cornelius Mans, who is taking business administration at Lethbridge College, and Shaylin Strauss, who's in management at the U of L. Well, Lethbridge Mayor and Council could be in line for a significant pay raise in the new year. A recent review by the city's clerk's office found that pay rates have fallen behind the average of other mid-sized municipalities in Alberta. A resolution will be introduced on October 29th, which proposes increasing the base salary for councillors by nearly $7,000 a year and the mayor's salary by nearly $6,000 annually. Currently, councillors are paid just over $32,000 compared to an average $39,000 elsewhere. The mayor is paid roughly $97,500 compared to an average of $103,000 across the province.
Unfortunately, the budget has to be voted on by council. That's what we do. So it does have the look that we're voting ourselves a raise, but that's our job. I think what's important to focus on and what's important to recognize is that the process was fair, and it's not us deciding arbitrarily that we're going to give ourselves this grand raise.
If approved, the changes in salary would take effect on January the 1st of 2013. The Aviva Community Fund is helping bring projects to life across Canada. GS Lakey Middle School is the latest to benefit. This morning, the CTV Morning Live Show paid a visit to the school and broadcast several live cut-ins through their broadcast. GS Lakey was awarded $75,000 from the Community Fund as part of a nationwide competition. The live inserts highlighted the school's convertible theater and Summer Arts Institute, as well as the impact it will have on students in the community.
And so having the opportunity to do percussion ensemble or drama or dance or strings or choir or band or whatever it is that we offer here in the arts ed, it's pretty amazing.
So how did Lethbridge end up getting the vote this time?
It was really a huge community effort. Everyone in the town was voting for the idea every day because they knew it was important to the students, important to their education, but also a great function for the community. They can now have theater productions here and everyone will get to make use of this space.
The event was broadcast live between 6 and 9 this morning. Lethbridge City Council has made changes to its capital budget to pay for a new curling rink at the site of the new Twin Ice Arena being planned for West Lethbridge. The curling facility is being incorporated into the project because of a $10 million grant from the federal government. The city is still waiting for another $10 million matching grant from the province, and the total cost of the project will be over $41 million. Detailed design work is expected to be completed by next summer, with construction starting later in 2013. Hockey players in Pincher Creek are finally starting to feel rested after a grueling 24-hour hockey game on the weekend for heart monitoring equipment for the local hospital, no less. Nearly 50 players wrapped up a 24-hour game at 7 o'clock Saturday night. The organizers play old-timers hockey, and they say heart issues are a concern for some of the local players, and it was easy to get behind the project. Players were divided into 2 teams, and for the last minute of play, everyone ended up on the ice. Organizers had 36 ice shifts, so they had to fill 10 players from each team that would be out for each of those shifts. During the event, many of the players were on the ice for at least 12 hours. Some pulled multiple duties, reffing and playing. Final score, 66-77 for the black team. And the oldest player at the game was 67 years old. Well, Fred heads are excited because the Fred Eaglesmith Traveling Show will be performing again tonight at the Geomatic Attic in Lethbridge.
And my hands hurt from playing my guitar.
The popular Ontario singer-songwriter has been touring the country promoting his latest CD. Eaglesmith is an alternative country singer who's known for down-to-earth songs and entertaining stories.
So my whole job is to sort of get people to go like, what? This isn't just going to be a nice, pleasant evening? Do you know what I mean? There's enough pleasant evenings. We don't need me. I could quit. If I'm going to be a pleasant evening, I'll just go home. You know, I don't want to be a pleasant evening. I want to be something that I go, I didn't even necessarily like it as much as I learned something and it startled me.
In 2010, Eaglesmith was featured as a musical guest on the David Letterman Show, but tonight he'll be at the Geomatic Attic. Performance gets underway at 8 p.m. With E. coli in the news, many people are asking questions about where their beef is coming from. Farmers and ranchers who market specialty products are finding there's a strong demand from consumers right now, and one example is Trails and Ranch. It's a company that is cashing in on the benefits of grass-fed beef. We have more on Farm TV.
Would you buy meat from a former vegetarian?
I was a vegetarian for about 18 years, and my mom was for around 38 years.
Rachel, her husband Tyler, and mother Linda Laurie operate Trails and Ranch and produce and supply grass-fed product to customers across southern Alberta.
So you can talk about the environmental reasons, the personal health reasons, the consumer safety reasons. That's especially pertinent when we have things like the E. coli scare that's just happened. I mean, we can't keep up with the demand. This is our 5th year now, and every year it's grown, and people just increasingly seem to be excited about really knowing where their food is from, and people are getting highly educated about a pasture-raised meat.
Farm TV is brought to you by DA Building Systems.
And to the financial front, where both West Texas crude and the loonie closed lower today.